Alright, good morning everybody. So I'm back fishing again, doing a little bit more filming as well, and I just want to show you my plan for today. So I've got my lighter set up, Shimano Nexave 10-pound line, and I've got one of these BCF 3D mullet. So I've had a fair bit of luck with these here before. I just want to show you a couple of things. So the other night I was fishing with this in the dark, and I got a nice flathead. So I'm going to play that footage right now. So it's, yeah, about 50 centimeters. So I'll play that. It's after dark. Got to be at least 50 centimeters long, that flathead. Look at that. My GoPro's flat. I'll just show you. Get down in the water with him. Check that out. After dark at Nudgee. Massive flathead. Alright, I'll let him go. Yeah, so it was a nice flathead, and that's on this BCF 3D mullet. I use this quite a bit. This 8.5 centimeters long, and I actually bought that lure with me today just to show you. So I hooked 2 flathead that night. I only got the one in, but this is the damage these fish do when they hit. They hit so hard. So all that paint's ripped off. Both the eyes have been ripped off. So and yeah, this has all been split. I'll just show you. So see, you can see that's just been hit really hard. So the flathead are extremely aggressive once you start using bigger lures. And the other thing is, you've got to change your leader. So I don't know if you can see that, but this leader's all frayed. So you've got to make sure that you cut probably the first 10 or 15 centimeters of your leader off, because otherwise when you go fishing the next time you could lose the fish. So yeah, that's the old one. This is the new one. So it's got the eyes, and I've put S factor on that already, so it just looks a little bit dirty. So that's my first setup. For the second setup, I've got a bigger setup. This is actually my jack setup, so I want to use this in summer, but I've got a gold bomber long A, and I've taken the middle hooks out. So this is a pretty big lure for down in Brisbane, but if I see some big flathead, I'm going to start throwing this around. I also scoped this place out at low tide. I went for a walk along the flats here, all in front of these mangroves, and I found all the spots where the flathead are sitting. So I'm going to go back and cast all those spots with these lures, because there was some really big flathead lies in the mud. You could see where they just sit, and it looked like it was the outgoing tide where they were sitting. So I'm fishing that outgoing. Alright, so I'll start off with the 3D mullet from BCF. So yeah, I put all that S factor scent on. That's just an aeroplane you can hear, but I put all that S factor scent on before I got here, so it's soaked into the lure a bit more. And yeah, I just find you want that lure with as much S factor on as you can get, because it really does help you. I like to move these lures pretty quickly, and quite often I'll do a few casts in the same spot, so on the same line. I'll just let that sink a bit, not to the bottom, because that tide's moving quickly. I need to sort of keep this lure where I want it. Yeah, walking this whole flat at low tide really showed me where the fish sit and what the structure is out there. So it's muddy, and then there's a big layer of mangrove roots and I think the flathead sit just on the other side of that. So being a high tide, I think they might come up into the shallows. There's the flatty. Oh, it's going absolutely bananas. Goodness me. So this is exactly third cast. So I'll just show you. He's wrapped up here. Show you this fish. So there we go. So he's, yeah, every part of 40 centimeters. So yeah, a lot of planning went into this trip just to get the timing right. But you can just see once you work it out, you can really get some good fish. So that's the third cast. So yeah, how's that for a lovely fish? Can I get this lure out and throw him back? No, he's off. Alright, so I'll do the release on my phone. Alright, I accidentally deleted the footage releasing that fish, but it was a perfect release. I was just trying to film it with my phone, and yeah, I lost the footage. Alright, let's give that another shot. I've got more lures, so if I snag it, it's not the end of the world. There's a, ooh, that's a big fish. Have I got it? Oh, I lost it. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, that was a big flathead. That's a proper big flathead. I just didn't set the hook properly. But the weight, you can just feel the weight and the power of the hit. That's all right. Let's keep going. They're obviously on this morning. Yeah. Okay, so let's try this long A gold bomber. So this is a barramundi lure. I've just taken that middle treble off, so I'll have to get my settings right on here. Kind of frees up a bit as I start using this reel, so this is made for barra, this lure. It sits at a pretty good depth though, these mangroves. Try and get it down a little bit deeper. Switch back to my smaller plastic. So yeah, I'm just experimenting with the bigger flathead with that bigger lure.
Nudgee river mouth at the moment. The tide got a bit low up in the mangroves, so I thought I'd come down here and have a try with this awesome lure, the Diawa double clutch. So I've used this in a recent video and I got some good flathead, so I'll link that to the end of this video, but yeah, I'm just going to go and see if I can catch another flathead on this, particularly now while the tide's on its way out and these sand flats are starting to open up. So yeah, I'll try and keep the microphone out of the wind, but yeah, let's see how we go. Pew. Okay, I can't get the casting distance I need, so I've switched back to a Berkley Skid Jig 20 gram. So these are awesome when it's too windy like this, there's too much current, you can't get your lures out. These are about 20 grams and you can really cast them a long way. So I'll show you, I'll demonstrate that, how far you can cast these. So this is against the wind, and that's just been launched out there. So yeah, so the current's flying too, so this will get down on the bottom, and you just want to really give it some good rips. Just kick it along the bottom there, and this just allows you to fish conditions that are very difficult with other lures. Okay, so I'm gonna do another cast. Just gonna go straight out in this deep section here. So, let's go. That's way out there. Okay, I'm gonna give it a few jigs on the way down. Decent fish on the Berkley Skid Jig. Oh, what's this? He's tangled up. Looks like a flathead, but he's tangled. So I'm not going to go too hard on him because I think he's wrapped up in the line. So see what it is. It's a heavy fish, but I think I've just tangled him up. So yeah, he's a bit tangled. Alright, I'll just bring him in. Oh no, I've just hooked him through the tail. So yeah, nice flathead, but he's hooked in the tail. So I'm going to grab my pliers out and release him. Nice flathead. Calm down. Alright. So nice fish. I don't know if he had a go at the lure or if I've just hooked him. But yeah, he's just got him in the tail. Gonna get that hook out. One there. One there, so he's ready to go. Beautiful fish. I don't know if he took the lure or not, but yeah, might have just jagged him. So yeah, let's let him go. Came up under my feet. All right, he's gone. He's swimming well. Phew. Another fish.